Today for the Bitcoin price. Guys, I couldn't believe it, but today something was flashing in the charts, giving us a very clear answer as to whether this Bitcoin dump is already over and we are going to break out, or whether we are going to break down, punishing all the bears. I will show you exactly what is going to happen to Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. I will include my next legendary trade here on Bitcoin, which I actually developed today. I will share everything with you, my entry price targets, my exit price targets, and my trading plan for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. I want to show you one specific chart. Look at this, where Bitcoin just hit, after I announced it yesterday, perfectly a few hours afterwards, this very crucial level for Bitcoin right now. I will show you also all my trades. This one on Bybit, $300,000 in profits. Also this one over there on Femex, more than $500,000 in profits already. More importantly, I have 3 more trades and also an up and coming trade I will be updating you on today in this video exclusively. So make sure you sit down, you scroll down, and you take advantage of this free Bitcoin and Ethereum trade for limited time. If you click this link here in the pinned comment down below and you sign up today, after your initial deposit, you get $620 completely for free by using our link here in the pinned comment down below. So make sure you watch this video until the very end. You sit down, you scroll down, and you smash up the like button towards a new all-time high. Guys, we are the fastest growing, the most profitable, and the most supportive and lovely community in the world. Thank you so much for that. Also, make sure you press the subscription button, press the bell, and press on all. If you are new to the channel, press the subscription button right now. And very importantly, guys, if you share this video with your friends, YouTube loves if you are creating these backlinks. Just press on the share button and share this video with others, and I would truly appreciate that. And with that being said, welcome to the friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. All right, guys, and as always, we are starting on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And guys, I can tell you today when I was preparing this episode, I was very excited because I have things to share with you which are extremely revealing as to what is likely to happen in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. And honestly, guys, something I wanted to share with you, and usually I don't do that, but this completely blew my mind. Recently, I went with my community manager through the comments and I saw your guys' feedback. I mean, we made millionaires in this community. Like, I will show you later on, after the TA, after the very important stuff, more of this feedback. But this guy here, it's one of many. I will show you many of these comments later on. Salvatore said, great stuff. I started watching your videos last year as a beginner before giving up the stock market a trial. I was able to make $972,000. Guys, this blew my mind. I'm always saying your profits are my profits, and I truly mean it. Leave your experience, your profits here based upon our content here on the MMCrypto channel down below. I'm very happy to give you a shout out here sometimes in future videos. Now let's get here straight into the content. I want to talk about all important stuff here before I am sharing some more of these comments. I want to start here directly on the 4-hourly candles. And as you can see here, we were floating around between support and resistance within that symmetrical triangle. Now, after we broke down and we formed something like a triple bottom at least, respected our support line, which I was pointing out earlier, also hitting our price target of this head and shoulders breakdown pretty much perfectly here. We can make the assumption that maybe we are here in a descending triangle where the horizontal support is not broken yet and the descending resistance is also not broken yet. And this one is, of course, a bearish one. I want to get more here to the exact points as to what I am personally predicting. But first of all, the most important question within that pattern remains, are we going to go up from now on, at least for the next 1 or 2 days or so? Because if you're actually zooming in here, you can see every single time we got a massive dump towards the downside with a big wick here, we got follow through towards the upside usually. Because a big wick on the downside indicates that the bulls are fighting back. Let me also pull out the volume candles to show you a little bit more clear what was actually happening here. So you can see here very big volume indicating the bears selling and the bulls buying up quickly here before the 4-hourly candle closes. The same thing happened over here. We got a massive trend towards the downside. We got the bulls fighting back, creating this big wick on the downside, and we got follow through towards the upside. The same thing happened over here just like 1.5 days ago when we dumped down just exactly to our price target I was previously predicting from this head and shoulders pattern towards the downside. And well, we got this big bounce here once again, and you can see also on the downside the bulls were fighting back, and the question remains, are we once again getting near a leg towards the upside? If so, I personally think that there is massive resistance coming in from this downward sloping trend line. So we got these developments here with the pumps towards the upside, the same thing right here. And if this were to repeat here, I think we will get very strong resistance over there. So don't get too overexcited yet if we are getting this pump towards the upside. If you do intra-pattern trading, you can do it. I'm personally staying away. I'm only trading the breakout, and I will come to the potential breakout trade here we are going to get here with a very, very high degree of certainty. Just stick here with me. So first of all, this looks quite okay here for the next few days, but in total, after breaking this symmetrical triangle, we are building horizontal support and descending resistance, which points towards the fact that maybe this is a descending triangle. And a descending triangle after a big uptrend, usually not the best thing here when we are talking about the daily or weekly candles. I could zoom out a little bit and go over here when we had this massive blow off top in 2014. We had a little bit here a trend of higher lows. Actually, this is in 2019, but in the end of the day, it was a trend reversal pattern. And of course, the resistance was had a higher slope towards the downside than the support towards the upside, indicating that the bulls were stronger here and that this might be a trend reversal pattern, and this is exactly what was happening over there. And unfortunately, in 2018, the same story actually happened. After this big run, this big bull market towards the upside, we were forming this descending triangle, and in the end of the day, we broke down significantly here towards the 3,500 US dollar levels. So in total, if you're only asking me, according to the charts, Chris, what are you predicting in the next 2 weeks? I would say only talking about the charts, and I am coming to a very, very important on-chain chart, which is talking a completely different language. Stick here with me until the very end. If you're asking me only about the charts, I would tell you the chances are significantly higher that we are probably towards February 1st, 2nd week, breaking towards the downside, actually towards our price target here of 23,000 US dollars. However, guys, it wouldn't be MMCrypto if I wouldn't have this other viewpoint here, this other data points here actually pointing towards a very specific direction. Make a mental screenshot of that, guys. And also take note that we got the bounce here and that Bitcoin can get more follow through towards the upside without breaking the bearish structure. However, I will in the end reveal with you my new trading plan, my new up and coming breakout trade, because there is a breakout trade coming. I will talk about this potential long/short trade coming up here just towards the end of the video. Before I am going into this chart, which right now actually hit a crucial level just 6 hours ago. Stick here with me. I want to talk about that because historically in the last 11 years, this one was a clear indication as to where bear markets or bear trends were over. Stick with me, this is very important. First of all, as this year looks like just a lot of patterns where we were breaking down, the bearish patterns breaking down, just like this one hitting our price target, the ascending board, the rising wedge breaking down, hitting our price target perfectly, whereas the bullish bias patterns were breaking out sometimes, but not hitting the price target. And guys, before I continue here, I wanted to share with you, because it was just heartwarming for me to see the community actually giving feedback here. It was completely crazy. I think that we were, as a community, able to change some lives here, because even in a downtrend where I was personally staying away from trades, people were going crazy and were making still here very profitable trades based upon our signals here towards the downside. Let me go here into the next chart, but first of all, I wanted to share some of the community feedback, and I'm truly grateful for you guys sharing that with me, because as I'm always saying, your profits are my profits. Look at Mike. Mike was saying, I woke up with 300+% profits from the last few weeks thanks to your calls. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, man. When you are able, based upon our calls, to make profits within a sideways downwards trend, this makes me proud, guys. This makes me proud. This is what makes us the most profitable and fastest growing community in the world. This, guys, 175% profit trade. Thanks, MMCrypto. I could dream of that, because you know I'm only longing Bitcoin when we are in this short trade, in this downtrend. I was telling you I am staying away here. So beautiful, man. I love when you guys are making profits here. But there are more. Look at this guy, Bitcoin BTC. First of all, very nice username. He was saying, I turned 5,000 US dollars in 140,000 US dollars just by longing bull market, following MMCrypto's legendary trade at the 9,400 US dollar level, waiting for the next legendary trade. And I will talk about the next legendary trade here. It is probably coming up very, very soon. And I will share more of these comments here. But basically, I asked my community manager to search out some of these comments. He was sending plenty and plenty, and I just don't have time to cover all of them. But big shout out to you. If you have something to share, leave that in the comment section down below, and it truly warms up my heart, and maybe you are getting a shout out here in the next few videos. Thank you so much for leaving that down below. So look at this, guys. First of all, we have here this potential trend reversal pattern with the apex towards mid of February. The question remains, are we going to break down? Well, are we even going to hit lower price targets? There is one chart which is actually talking a completely different language. And I want to go into this chart just in a minute. First of all, I wanted to show you this chart here because, as you remember, I was talking as the first one on YouTube here about this parabolic trend towards the upside. And I was telling you, the moment we are breaking it, this is the moment where we are most probably going into a sideways downwards consolidation. What I wasn't able to tell you is, when are we going to break it? Hands down. I mean, who is able to do that? I told you we can break it at 35,000, at 40,000, at 50,000. I don't know, because once it goes straight towards the upside, once it goes vertical, you can't tell the price. You can just tell the time. And look what happened. We broke it and we exactly went down sideways towards the downside. Unfortunately, here exactly as predicted, even though I was of course not able to tell you at what exact price level. Well, we are breaking down right now, and the matter of fact is still, we broke the symmetrical triangle and our price target would be among the 22,000 US dollar levels. So the charts are telling us one clear language. We are going to break down. We are going to go lower. However, guys, I was making some research on the on-chain indicators, and I wanted to see, are we actually going to go lower, or are there some specific indications, some specific indicators talking a completely different language? And I will talk about my trades also as well. I want to go into this very important chart first, and then I will share with you my next upcoming trade for Bitcoin. You know, I have my trade over on Bybit, 300,000 US dollars in profit, another one over on Femex, more than $500,000 in profits, and 3 more trades. I will talk about all of that. You get the free sign up link here down below with $620 bonus. If you also want to be trading on Bybit or Femex, it is in the pinned comment. Just click the link, put in your email address and your password after your initial deposit. You get this bonus for free and you can trade with it also for free. With that being said, before I go into my charts, into my price predictions, into my next upcoming trades for Bitcoin, and into my current trades and my trading plan, I wanted to talk about this. And here a big shout out to Willy Woo. He just loves to talk about on-chain analysis just as much as we do here. I have to do that more here in the future once again. He was telling you, and I remember this SOPR, spent output profit ratio, was actually an indicator I was just talking about 24 hours ago in the last video. What he is saying here is, and we have a touchdown, a full-on on-chain SOPR reset. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. I just didn't believe that it will happen the exact same day I'm talking about it. Coins moving between investors per hour, 24-hour moving average, no longer carry profit on average. So this is very important to mention. This one is taking the profitability of the Bitcoin investors and traders from the Bitcoin blockchain. And whenever we are hitting a break-even point in a bull market, this is usually the trend reversal sign, because in a bull market, we have just quick shade out periods and then going up towards the upside. And here he said, to push the SOPR lower, investors would have to be willing to set at a loss. In a bull market, a rather unlikely scenario. And going over here to Glassnode, by the way, free sign up link down below, you can see here the adjusted spent output profit ratio on the 24-hour moving average. And what you can see here is, in a bull market, this one is here the chart from April 2020, which was, of course, after this massive corona dump, the start of the bull market. And you see here how we every single time just touch down on this black horizontal line. The black horizontal line is actually the break-even point. We touched down and went towards the upside. Whenever we are above this line, it means that the vast majority of traders and hodlers in Bitcoin are right now moving their Bitcoin in a profit. Whenever we are below, this means they are in a loss. In the bull market, however, we are not longer than a day or so below. We are always wicking below, shaking out the weekends, and then going towards the upside. Yesterday, I was approximately here talking about this exact specifics phenomenon, and that we have to go down to the horizontal line. Look what happened afterwards. We exactly touched down here, shaken out the weekends, and now reversing towards the upside for good. And just to show you how this is in a bull market working as support, let me show you how in a bear market I go into 2018, it is working as resistance. Here we are below it. This is 2018. And every single time touching it, I mean, we had a few outliers here, but every single time touching it, we were shaken out once again. You can see here this one perfectly acting as resistance. 2017 bull market, working as support. You can see it perfectly laid down. And I can go back, 2015 bear market, working as resistance. 2013 bull market, working as support. You can see here, this one actually never failed to predict whether a dump towards the downside in a bull market or a pump towards the upside in a bear market was over or not. And right now we were hitting that. According to the on-chain fundamental analysis, this dump could already be over. And maybe all the bears selling their Bitcoin, standing on the sidelines, waiting for prices at like 23,000 US dollars, they might be punished here very soon. This is why I'm actually showing that to you, because I want to make sure that you are not standing on the sidelines when the big moonshot comes. If you have a holding portfolio, please guys, for G's sake, just keep it in your hodling portfolio. Don't sell it, man. Otherwise, you're just eliminating the reason why you set up the hodling portfolio in the first place. Hold it, no matter what. In a trading portfolio, this is another story, guys. We can take advantage of the short-term price swings. This is exactly what I want to be doing now. Now that it is likely that Bitcoin is going up for another retest of the descending support, maybe getting rejected or not, we can get ready for the next long trade. And this is a descending triangle. But in the end of the day, we have very strong support coming in here. So if we actually were to break up or down, we can put a very, very strong long trade. I personally expect that we are remaining in that triangle here, maybe until February even. Sounds boring, right? But this, because this one is also on the daily a very strong pattern, gives us a very, very high chance of success here, because the higher the time frame, the more likely also, of course, the success. So the later we are breaking out, the lower the price target, but the more volatile the actual breakout will be. Because also, pulling out the volume candles here, you can see that the overall trend here is going down. Of course, with a quick exception here of the breakdown of the symmetrical triangle, we have here a pattern within a pattern. The overall trend of the volume is down. And if we would be remaining here, of course, people will lose interest and the trend will continuously go down and the volatility will go lower, and then the future breakout will be very volatile. So 45,000, approximately 47 to 43, depending on when we are breaking out. Of course, you are only trading a confirmed breakout, because in a bearish bias pattern after a massive bull run, you don't want to be stuck into a massive fake out trade. If we were to break down, this unfortunately would bring us all the way down here, at least to the 23,000 US dollar levels. The technical target would be another one. This is the one where I would be taking my most profits, and otherwise I would be closing it completely down here. I'm not shorting Bitcoin in a bull market, but I would be closing it here at the Fibonacci golden pocket, actually at the 61.8 to 65% Fibonacci retracement level. So this is actually my game plan right now. I am going to put in a massive trade here in case we would be breaking out according to the on-chain fundamentals. But chart-wise, only chart-wise, and we have to look at all different viewpoints, but if you only look at the charts, this is a bearish scenario here, at least for the next 4 or 5 weeks for Bitcoin. Let's wait and see what is happening here. And let me know in the comment section down below, are you bullish or bearish for the next 4 weeks? I want to know your opinion, guys. That would truly be appreciated. And yeah, maybe I'm bringing up some of your arguments here in future videos. If you put in a valuable comment, that would be amazing. YouTube loves it. Your community loves it. My community loves it. It's just amazing when there is value in the comment section. Thank you so much for that. As you remember, I still have over my trade over on Bybit here, 301,000 US dollars. I'm not closing anything down here for this one. I took 7 Bitcoin approximately in profits here already on the way up. I'm remaining the rest in here. It's approximately 10 Bitcoin right now. Completely happy with that. And my liquidation price is 10,400. I don't think that we are going to hit it. I have another one here on Femex where I'm also not going to take any profits. It is more than $500,000 in profits, approximately 522,000 US dollars. I have other trades where I am actually going to take some profits here very soon. And this is my most recent trade here, because in this bearish scenario, my liquidation price would be on this specific trade 22,800, a price level which is very possible to get hit. I want to make sure that I'm taking more profits over. This is why I already took more than half out here. This is risk management here. So 150,000 US dollars in profits taken, 100,000 US dollars already in unrealized profits. And then my last trade, last but not least, this is my accumulation trade. This is my account where I want to actually open my next legendary trade on Bitcoin. I'm already accumulating many Bitcoin over there, and you can see that Here I have unrealized profits of 183,000 US dollars and realized profits of 210,000 US dollars. Once again, guys, if you also want to be trading on Bybit or Phemex, I'm personally trading mostly on Bybit actually right now. You will find this one here in the pinned comment down below, a free Bitcoin and Ethereum trade. If you click this specific Bybit link, put in your email address and your password within like a minute or so of work. You just have to set up the account, make your initial deposit. You get 620 US dollars for free if you sign up today in the pinned comment down below. So guys, thank you so much. I really wanted to know what you think about all of that, and leave your favorite altcoins in the comment section down below. I am right now actually accumulating altcoin suggestions of yours, and I want to know what is the most desired one, and I will make TA here in future videos for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, smash up the like button towards the new all-time high. And as always, guys, as always, press the subscription box here and also the Bybit tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.